All right, makes sense. Thank you for that. Next question, and kind of in light of the recent changes in the market, we've had several questions about just changes to the portfolio. Obviously, different people's situations are different, but have a number of questions around: is there any portfolio restructuring to be done? What changes can we make to the portfolio? Should I sell some things? We had somebody write in that they've got different types of investments: stocks, bonds, closed-end funds, things like that. What would your recommendation be, or your reaction to those questions about what can be done to the portfolio? Should nothing be done in a time like this?
Yeah, this one, you get a little bit of trouble trying to give out. That's a very specific question, which is it's an important one, and multiple people I'm sure have asked that one. You get in a little bit of trouble trying to give out specific advice in a situation where someone may have very different goals and needs from the portfolio than someone else on the call. And also, to the extent that someone's already a current client of ours, they may have received some different advice and preparation going into this type of a crisis. So I apologize if what I say is not helpful to some folks. We have a very strong philosophy at Oxford that portfolios are built in anticipation of volatility, not in reaction to it. And obviously there's been massive volatility here in recent weeks, and that's a very scary thing, a very concerning thing, especially to the extent that if someone sees that and says, my gosh, this plan that I've devised to retire at this age, to put my kids through school, whatever those long range plans are, am I still okay? Does this type of a 30% drop, does this really wreck the path that I'm on? And I think it really is a deeper conversation about if you still have those goals, and if you'd already put a plan in place for achieving those goals, that plan should have been reflective of the realities of the stock market, which is, on average, once every 5 years, we do get a massive correction, and it usually averages out to be about a 30% drop when these happen. So even though each one of these events feels very different than whatever the last crisis was, the reality is they share quite a bit in common. About once every 5 years, 30% drop. The causes are different from one time to the next, but so far, this one, and we'll see where it goes from here, so far it has not been an exceptionally unusual type of drop. It was steep, it was fast. And then you have these things like we've had in the last 3 days where it's up 21% off the bottom. That's a lot of volatility, I get that. So assuming you're working with someone or doing it on your own and you've built a good plan and your goals haven't changed and you had the right investment portfolio set up to achieve those goals, the long answer is no, you should not have to be making any changes to your portfolio at this time.